just as I start talking. Stripped it down a bit, so the front bumper has all been sorted out, fixed. The overriders have been sorted out, they're now black. Front splitter is obviously not on there anymore. I took that off, so we're going to fix that and sort the paintwork out on that, and then I'm going to strip all of this down and I'm going to repaint all of this, so all of the front end will be getting a new coat of paint, because as you can see this is all just chipping. The fog light brackets have all been took off, they've all been cleaned and restored and repainted, and the fog lights have all been fixed and looking good, so they'll be going back on once this has all been painted. Indicators have been took out, cleaned, painted. Everything that was on the front of this has now been taken off and fixed, apart from the splitter, which is what I'm currently working on at the moment. So here's the splitter off the car. And as you can see, the previous person has just bodged it on with silicone, a metal plate. It's broken there. There's a big split in it in the back of it there. That one's split. That one's been drilled. That one's split. That one's still intact. That one I think is intact. That one's been drilled out. That one's been drilled out and the rivet's still stuck in there. At the end is split, and it's split down there. So overall this needs quite a bit of repair to be usable. So I've now got a welder, so I'm going to start with the smoothing part of the front end of the car. So everything like these holes here, these are all going to be welded over. I'm going to fill all of those on the one there which should have a VIN plate on it, which isn't on this car, and the one up there, and I'll probably fill that and that in. And I'm going to take this off here and I'll get some bonnet struts to hold the bonnet up, because I can take all this off and that while I'm painting it, so that will make it look a lot nicer. I'm just going to sort a lot of this. There's nothing really too bad under here, just a bit of surface rust that just needs to be sorted out, but all needs to just be fixed up. That's what I've been rubbing it down and fixed up, smooth slam panel, and then paint it all. So I said in the last episode I've got a new manifold coming. That's now here, so I've now got a 4:2:1 tubular manifold. I've got a set of R6 GSXR R6 carbs coming, so that will be replacing all of this K-tronic MFI injection. I've just got to sort out how I'm going to make a manifold up. I have actually got a whole spare manifold and injector plate, so I will quite likely use the injector plate that I have got and make up some pipe work. And I've got some pipe coming to remove the washer bottle, so that can get relocated. Once the carbs are here, they'll go on, and then that'll free up a lot of space under here for smoothing. So that's kind of just where we are at the moment with under the bonnet. So not too much has changed. Stripped it down, repaired everything that was on the front end, and yeah, I'm going to start. As you can see on this wiring is just, all of this needs to be fixed. Who uses electricians connectors and like an earth cable that comes out here that then just runs up loose and then just bolts up here to where the coil is. What's that all about? So yeah, I'm going to be fixing all the electrics. That's going to be the next thing, I think, once I've got this front end sorted out. As you can see in here, that's the wiring in there. It's just been painted by the previous people. Comes around here, it's been painted, so that all the wiring loom will be being sorted out. And like I say, I'm running all the wiring hidden, so that'll all be sorted out, and then I'll figure out how I'm going to tuck all that. And I've now got a welder, like I said, so the battery tray can come out. I can start welding up there and smoothing all that out, and taking the fuse box out and welding in a plate under where the fuse box is. And then I need to start on things like these plates here, removing the broken bolts and bits like that I've got over there. And then we can start painting underneath the engine bay and tidying up some of this surface rust. So that's kind of what's under here. Painted the mirror covers, they were all faded and horrible. Alarm's going off, driving me nuts. So here's the indicator. Just clean the indicator brackets up and give them a coat of black. All the hardware to hold the headlights in, this has all been cleaned and overspray removed. And then we have a seat back together. So this is the passenger side base. I've repaired this now, so there's I've got to upload a video of how I actually did this and fix this. So that's back together. Now I've got the welder, I can repair on the other rear upright seat. It's got a couple of cracks in the back of the bake plate down here, so I'm going to weld those up on the other seat, and then I'll put that back together. But you can see the difference between these runners under here. I like the runners on there. Everything's been restored on the underneath of the seat as well as on the top, so foam's all fixed on both bolsters and in here and in there, so much better. I've got some new speakers. Where are they? They're in here somewhere. If I can find them. Look at these little beauties. Bought these, so these are going to replace the ones in down here because there's just some really cheap Sonys in there. So I'm going to put these in. So yeah, some nice Philips, probably not the best, but they're going to be a lot better than what's in there at the minute, which is not just really cheap Sonys. So yeah, they'll be going in, and that's about where we're at really with this at the moment. Just sorting out all the previous people's bodges. So, oh, and the wheels, yep. I'll put a picture up of what the wheels are going to look like when they're on the car. I took some pictures with them. But yeah, there's going to be lots more to come on this, so please subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Cheers for watching guys, stay safe.